Joins us with a first check of that forecast. Kelly.
Hey, you're right. We do. We need a widespread, long-lasting rain, soaking rain, and we just don't have that. Some spots got some sprinkles at some points today, but we're nice and dry out there. Most of us are clear, and that's going to help with the temperature cool down tonight. Some of us are already down to the 30s, others in the 40s, but waking up tomorrow morning, it's going to be a cold one. For most of us, upper 20s and low 30s at the Cape tomorrow morning, though. You're going to be about 10 degrees warmer than that. But compared to this time yesterday, look at that cool down. I mean, a lot of us 15 nearing 20 degrees colder than 24 hours ago. A little bit of a shock to the system. So there you are, 7 a.m. 29 at the Cape, upper 30s, low 40s, noontime 46. Our high temperature is going to happen an hour earlier tomorrow afternoon because of the time change tonight. So that's going to happen closer to 2 and 3 o'clock. A lot of us are going to reach close to that 50-degree mark, and then 5 o'clock tonight down to 47 degrees. Tomorrow night, I should say, at 5 o'clock down to 47 degrees. So if you need to do some raking of the leaves, if you have a lot of cleanup to do, I know I do. Tomorrow and Monday look good. Tuesday and Wednesday, very windy, though, so that's going to be a little bit tough. More on that coming up.
Good thing.
That's one good thing. The bad side, though, is once we get that hour of sleep, we feel good, sure, and then you don't feel so good come 4:34 tomorrow afternoon, when the sun is going to be set. Now, tomorrow morning is going to be cold, upper 20s, low 30s, high right near 51 degrees. It is going to be bright, so that'll help, sure, but again, it's going to be pitch black by 5 o'clock tomorrow evening. And then Monday morning cold, 54 degrees, chance for a spot shower overnight Monday into Tuesday, at the very most a spot sprinkle Tuesday, and then warm. So warming back up on Tuesday. It will be windy, but that's going to be more of a nuisance than actual impactful wind because it's going to be so warm. It's not like temperatures in the 20s and 30s with the strong wind, which would create a brutal wind chill. Overnight, we're going to be mostly clear. That's going to aid in that temperature cool down. It's going to be cold tomorrow morning, bright throughout the day. Tomorrow night is going to be mostly clear most of the night, so that's going to allow for another colder morning on Monday. The rest of Monday, more clouds around. That's probably the biggest difference between tomorrow and Monday. And then it's overnight Monday into Tuesday. We could pick up just a quick spot sprinkle, but again, most of us are going to be fast asleep. Anyway, now overnight, 27 to 32 degrees. Make sure you've got your heat on tonight, otherwise you're going to be waking up to seeing your own breath. And then at the Cape, though, a lot warmer, upper 30s and low 40s. You're about 10 degrees warmer than the rest of us, which is pretty nice. Clear and chilly no matter what way you're looking at it. And then tomorrow, 48 to 53 degrees for high temperatures, a little bit below average, but still closer to average than the record heat we had on Friday. It was super, super warm. But it was bright, cool tomorrow, but again, very dark very early, and that's because of the time change tonight. Anything pretty much that's not connected to the internet is most likely not going to update on its own. So your stove, oven, microwave, some cars, some do nowadays, you know, fancier cars, but your phone's probably going to automatically update, that kind of thing. But look, our sunset was 5:35 today, and tomorrow 4:34. If you're an early riser, I'm sure you actually like this because the sun's going to rise at 6:21. And if you're not an early riser, all you have to do is get some blackout curtains and you're good to go. So it's really the sunsets that are most impactful for a lot of us. And again, 4:34, that's pretty rough. I'm a cool weather lover myself, but that 4:34 sunset, that's definitely a little bit tough. Now, Tuesday, of course, election day, forecast you're warming back up, upper 60s, low 70s, maybe a spot sprinkle. There will be some gusty winds after the morning hours, afternoon and evening. It's definitely going to be a little bit gusty. But again, with temperatures in the upper 60s, low 70s, it's not like that's going to be a painful wind creating a wind chill or anything like that. So you'll be just fine. Tracking the tropics, 80% chance of tropical development in the Western Caribbean. We do have to watch out for this one over the next couple days through the end of this upcoming week. Potential for some tropical development moving into the Gulf. So we'll watch that for our friends and family in the Gulf. But cold over the next couple days, especially in the mornings. Warming back up Tuesday, Wednesday, breezy. Overnight lows those days are warming way up. Look at Wednesday morning, only 57. And then we start sliding back down. Back to the 60s Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, back down to the 50s.